Howdy guys, Bookie Laura here. Today I'm bringing you another book review. I have this time been listening to an audiobook, so I'm going to bring you a review of that in a minute and a half, summarise the plot, which I barely remember, so that'll be interesting, and then also tell you about my feelings about the book. So the book which I listened to as an audiobook was Legend by Marie Lu. Marie Lu, yes, that's got to be right. It basically tells a story. I mean, it's sort of a split narrative, so half of it is told by, a teenage male whose name I don't remember, and half of it is told by a female narrator who is a teenager whose name was June. And I know this because every time in the audiobook it said June, I thought it meant the month, and then I would realise it actually meant the name of the character. But anyway, besides the point. They live in a dystopian future, woohoo! And basically when you're a teenager of a certain age, you take a test and your score determines whether or not you get sent off to work camps or killed, or whether you get sent off to join the army and be trained up to fight the system. I found it quite hard to understand the sort of history behind it. I listened to it while I was painting, so I'm not sure whether I didn't absorb some of the information, but I was very confused about, there seemed to be different groups of people fighting against each other, but I didn't know, I couldn't get my head around who that was and why they were fighting and all that. But anyway, lo and behold, their lives are thrown together. That's not a massive surprise. But basically, he's a proper bad guy and she is a proper good guy, and their worlds collide. It was alright, I quite enjoyed it. It's quite quick, the old audiobook as well. But, oh lordy loo, the time is up. And I've barely even started. The time is up, my camera just freaked out, I don't know what's going on. So to summarise, I found the narrator, the female's voice, really irritating and sarcastic. It sounded like she was being sarcastic about everything, even things that didn't seem like they would be that way. The plot had, very predictable elements. It's typical sort of YA dystopian future, but it was okay. I wanted to carry on the series straight away, which I think is always a good sign. If you've read it, let me know. If you've read the rest of the books in the series, let me know. If I read the rest of the series, it won't be as audiobook. I would actually have to pick up the book. So, I mean, who knows? I only got this because on a whim. I needed an audiobook and it just fulfilled the job, so I don't know whether I will actually get around to reading the proper book. I'll see if the library's got it. It's always a good plan. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.